Hello and welcome to my chaotic kitchen. I just realized my face is blue because I just ate a bunch of blueberries. But we're gonna make real quick like granola. I make it really simple and really easy. All you need is a bowl, some oats, some chia seeds, some maple syrup, and some almond butter. So I got my maple syrup out of the fridge. And then we're gonna grab our oats, our almond butter. I just use rolled oats in this, and almond butter, preferably almond butter that's just almonds and salt. Chia seeds. It's very simple, it's very easy. It doesn't take that long to prep, which is nice. And then I just like to put it in this big bowl. This is not something I eat myself. This is actually something that I make for my partner to have on top of or with yogurt as a really quick breakfast. I normally make enough that lasts about 2 weeks in this time span. So, got my brand new thing of oats. I just dump until I fill the bowl about halfway, just so I have enough room to mix. So I used about a third of this, so I can make it 3 times. It normally lasts minimally the month, this whole container, not just this. This normally gives us about 10 to 14 days. Some chia seeds, whenever I can open it. I already have a tablespoon in here because we're gonna make chia pudding later. You'll see that video as well. So we got chia seeds, so I put in 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of chia seeds, just to add a little bit more fiber, a little bit more omega-3s, and then I just mix that in with my hands, so that way nothing is too seedy. Just because these are not soaked in anything, so I use a little bit less chia seeds, whereas the chia pudding, you'll see I use more because they are soaked. All right, let's put these suckers back as we clean while we cook. So the nice thing about all of this is everything is generally eyeballed. So next is your maple syrup. So we're gonna pop that open. I just use some good quality maple syrup, and I just give it a good 2, 3, 4, 5 glug. Back in the fridge. Grab a spoon. I try and grab the biggest spoon that I can. And then we have almond butter that we're gonna scoop in here as well. Just to add some protein into it. So I just did a big, I usually break this off into thirds as well, so everything kind of jars out perfectly, where you have 3 rounds of almond butter and oats. So there's my third. I've used this before in another one. Put that back, and then all we do is mix. It's very easy, it's very simple. Takes from start to end time less than 5 minutes, and you got something ready for, you know, the weekend. If you eat something different on the weekends. I know some people do really quick breakfast during the week, and then they do a little bit slower of a sit down, like egg breakfast. But if you don't like eggs, or if you want just something different than overnight oats, you can just make yourself some granola. It doesn't have to be fancy, you know? People always think things have to be fancy. It doesn't. It could be as simple as you want. You could spice this if you want to. Because this is in yogurt, and the yogurt is like vanilla and strawberry and blueberry and like mixed berry. I'm not gonna add any spices to it, but you could add nutmeg and cinnamon. And if you're only using like vanilla or plain ice cream, you could throw that on and make it a little bit more warmy for like fall and the cold weather. And we're just mixing. Then we have this nice sweet from the maple syrup, which is a great sugar to have. Everyone's like, maple syrup, it's great for you, it's good for you, it's easily digestible. It's the sugar your body likes to have, not the sugar that your body hates to have. And the big thing with this is making sure that the clumps of almond butter aren't too clumped together. So I tend to fold and spread, which is what I'm doing right now. So it's like a fold and spread with the back of the spoon, so we're not getting just, when we scoop out, it's just, oh, this is 90% almond butter. But it's really easy. Ends up looking, I even keep the spoon in there, put it in the fridge so you don't have to dirty another anything. But it's so easy and so quick and so simple. And it's one of the things that I do just for meal prep for my partner to help him out throughout the week. So you get about this much. The bowl is halfway filled still. It's pretty heavy. This should last about, like I said, 10 to 14 days. I put it in the fridge. I don't keep it covered. You can cover it if you want to. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. But that's how I make homemade granola topper. You can also throw some almond milk or regular milk on this and make it into a cereal. You can throw this into milk, warm it up, and make it actual oatmeal. There's so many different things that you can do with this. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below.